live.
You're now watching two old farts making noises.
Oh yeah, look at my babies. Hello everybody.
Yeah.
Back to the Noosh bits with my lovely two old farts.
Thank you
Oh,
very
thank you,
much.
Noosh.
I love the fact that not only do we have the animals in her opening, but we have the animals live with us this morning.
Exactly.
So there
Yeah.
you go.
Right
Yeah.
here. One seems to be drunk. Okay, my penguin one needs to lay down. I don't know what
Did
happened.
he must have had some of my scotch right there.
Oh.
So,
That's the
David,
thing about penguins, isn't it? You know, they get drunk a lot.
well, they dress up for it. So that, I think that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah. I mean, they got the whole shebang. You know.
Yeah, they're always dressed. If you're going to be in a tux all the time, you must be wasted. I guess I don't understand.
You might as
So,
well. They're ready for
yeah.
that.
I know, Noosh, we've
Like
missed you.
so.
And so we're going to apologize to all your fans. Last Friday was my fault because Austin,
Stephen,
Texas
it was
sucks
your
dick.
fault.
I just said that. No, I'm admitting
Oh.
it. It's
Your
admitting
fault.
it.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, wait a minute. It was my fault. It was my fault. My name is David. No. So it was my fault because the city of Austin sucks cock. No, and they haven't sucked mine, but I'm hoping soon. But what happened was,
No, you don't.
I know. Apparently, in Austin, Texas, in Texas, they're like, we're tough and we're mean and we can don't you worry about anything. So apparently, when the temperature drops below 40, you lose power. So we had no power for a couple of days, which meant no internet, which meant there was icing. And as you can tell, we have a new studio and we had to move. And they couldn't move because it was like, oh my God, there was one piece of black ice on the road that was 700 miles away from Austin. I think it was in like El Paso. And people were like, black ice is when the ice is on the road and you can't see it and they call it black ice.
Oh wow!
It's not a racist thing.
Mean ice.
Mean ice.
Yeah.
But the bad part is, it's Texas.
Sort of break
Texas
your leg
shuts.
ice,
Right. Texas shuts down. So I apologize to all your fans. It was because we're just going to blame it on Austin, Texas.
That was his fault.
I know they're so pussies, right? They talk about how tough they are. A little snow, a little rain, a little cold, the whole place shuts down. So China, if you want to invade, anytime the temperature drops under 35 Fahrenheit, or if you will, 2 Celsius, come on over because they're not going to get out of their house for it.
It's like the Russians with Napoleon.
Yeah,
I mean, not exactly the same. It was much colder, I guess.
Yeah, much colder. And it's the Russians with the Germans, too. That's why Hitler wanted to fight in 2 fronts.
I guess.
Yeah.
I know. We have a lady coming on.
Oh, we won.
But we did. The good side won. I don't know. When you say we, I don't know what side you're referring to with your spy hat. But anyway, go ahead.
Me, myself, and I, in general.
So anyway, that was my apology to all your fans because I know they were all very upset that you weren't there last week. So now you're back every Friday.
It's so good to be back.
Yes,
with all of you, my lovelies.
Yes, you go. Yeah. And what do you have for us today?
Well, as always, my dears, let's start with the secret lives of colors. And I today will pick the main color for you because it is right around the corner of Valentine's Day, all of you lovers. So here is all the colors we'll be choosing from. And now let me read. The colors will be.
So are we doing passionate pink? Is that what we're doing, Noosh, today?
I mean, there's some passionate pink. That'll be for you to pick from. So either Baker Miller pink, which is we won't do that. That's too light pink. Mountbatten pink, puce, fuchsia. I think we did fuchsia.
We did fuchsia already.
Yes, so no fuchsia. Yeah. Shocking pink, fluorescent pink, or amaranth. So here.
Wow.
You gentlemen.
I just think because I want to pretend I'm Bruce from Key West, I want shocking pink.
Shocking pink. David, do you concur? Yes.
Yeah, well, anything in pink's pretty shocking. So
that's true. You have a point.
I have so many comments, but kids may be listening.
Oh my goodness! So, yes. Easy there. It's just the beginning.
Is that the sort of thing, the sort of color of pink that they sort of ice cakes in? So it's almost as if You don't need candles on them. You just turn the light off and the cake glows on its own.
Speaking of
It's
icing,
lovely.
keep the icing in mind. I have some icing for you at the end of this lovely show.
Icing.
Really?
Oh, wow. It'll probably be going off in the post by the time it gets to me. But
Yeah, but how do we taste it? Because David's in it, like some godforsaken place where little boys stick their fingers in dykes all day. I don't know how the dykes feel about that. But anyway, talking about shocking pink. Anyway, so it could be interesting.
Actually, a very famous
Noosh, you
band
muted
called
yourself.
Shocking Black, called Shocking.
Noosh muted
Shocking
yourself. I
Pink.
love this. This is awesome. Oh, there you are. You're back. Now you're not muted. I'm muted. Sorry.
They
Okay.
did had a lot of hits here. Pretty good, Shocking Pink. Yeah.
I've heard that.
Venus, I think, was one of their biggest songs. Also covered by Bananarama.
Oh, sure. But yeah, I love the Bananarama because anything
Yeah.
called Venus should be covered by a banana.
Yeah, Bananarama.
Here
Shocking Blue from Venus
Okay.
from Shocking Blue. There you go.
we go. Miss Noosh is going to read the color of shocking
Let me
pink.
see if I can shock you.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Shocking pink, known to Winston and Clementine Churchill as the imbroglio, Daisy Fellows was a very shocking woman indeed. Born in Paris in the dog days of the 19th century, she was the only daughter of a French aristocrat and Isabelle Blanche Singer, the sewing machine heiress. In the 1920s and 30s, she was a notorious transatlantic bad girl, dosing her ballet teacher with cocaine, editing the French
Nice.
Harper's Bazaar, carrying on a succession of high-profile affairs, and throwing parties to which she only invited pairs of mortal enemies. She was, according to an artist acquaintance, the beautiful Madame de Pompadour of the period, dangerous as an albatross. Albatross are dangerous?
Albatross? Yeah, sure. This week, apparently. They're having a sale. Buy one, get one, too.
All right, so the beautiful Madame of Pompadour of the period, dangerous as an albatross, to Michelle Owens, a writer from the New York Times. She was a Molotov cocktail in a Maine botcher's suit. Wow. All right. All right, Madame, let's see what else. One of her numerous vices was shopping. Easy. And it was one of her purchases from Cartier that unleashed this scandalous shade of pink onto the world. The bright pink tête de bélier, ram's head, a 17.47 carat diamond, had once belonged to Russian royalty. Fellows wore it one day when meeting one of her favorite designers, the inventive surrealist couturier Elsa Schiaparelli. Fellows was one of the only two women brave enough to wear the infamous high heel hat, designed in collaboration with Salvador Dali. Oh, I need to check that out. Schiaparelli herself was the other. It was love at first sight. The color flashed in front of my eyes, Schiaparelli later wrote. Bright, impossible, impudent, becoming, life-giving, like all the lights and the birds and the fish in the world together. A color of China and Peru, but not of the West. A shocking color, pure and undiluted. I need to take a breath with that. She immediately incorporated it into the packaging of her first perfume, released in 1937. The bottle, designed by the surrealist painter Léonore Fini, was modeled after the voluptuous torso of the actress Mae West, and came in a distinctive hot pink case. Its name, of course, was Shocking. The color became something of a touchstone of the designer, cropping up again and again in her collections and even in her own interior decoration. Her granddaughter, the model and actress Marisa Berenson, remembers Schiaparelli's bed being covered with heart-shaped, shocking pink pillows. Age has not dimmed the color's appeal. In the brash 1980s Christian Lacroix, yes, often paired with a bright red. Most, however, use it only sparingly. A notable exception can be found in the film Gentleman Prefers Blondes.
Ooh.
In 1953, the costume designer William Travilla was urgently called to the set. The filmmakers were panicking about its star, Marilyn Monroe. as a nude calendar featuring the actress had just been released, and the press was in the slavering uproar. The studio decided her assets needed to be more jealously guarded. I need a very covered dress, Trivilla later wrote. A very famous pink dress with a big bow in the back. It is this outfit Monroe wears when singing the tune that helped steal her place in Hollywood's firmament. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. No doubt, Daisy Fellows, by then a determiné, I don't know how to pronounce this in English, soigné 63-year-old, wholeheartedly agreed. This is so uncanny. I am auditioning tomorrow singing that song. Very
Are you
nice.
really?
Yes, I am.
What are you auditioning for?
So I'm auditioning for You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and they said just sing a song for an upbeat Broadway song for a minute, and it came like that song came to me straight away, and I've never sang it, sang it,
Sung it.
I never
Sung
sung it.
So wait. So you are going to be a local thespian and the president of the council? Look at you.
The president of the Chamber of Commerce.
Okay. And now you're trying to be a thespian.
And yes, and also I yesterday rehearsed with a local musician, and we're gonna be playing and singing. He plays guitar, and I just need to find some backup to do harmonies. But yeah, I'm full on. I'm a multitasking machine. And
You're a Renaissance woman. So when are you and your musician perform live on your show?
Well, I did 2 weeks ago. My 2 songs.
You did. You played the ukulele, but I'm saying now you have a whole orchestra. You could do the orchestra, and if you're going to do these rehearsals, once you get, you're a good person, Charlie Brown, whatever it is. I saw that when I was a kid. You could actually see if they'll let you record some of it, and we can show that on your show. You, the star. What part are you auditioning for? I would audition for Snoopy.
For now, they just want somebody to come and sing. I don't even know the play. I don't know anything that it's about.
You know who Charlie Brown is, right?
No, I don't know who Charlie Brown is. Is that Snoopy?
Snoopy. Charlie Brown is Snoopy's owner. And there's Lucy and Lionel and Lionel. Wow. Good Man Charlie. The Good Man Charlie Brown is also it was a movie. It's 2 hours long. You may want to watch that just in case they ask you questions.
I mean, listen, if I get it, I'll just learn everything about it.
All right. But if you get it, we need video of you singing, like in full costume.
I'll see if somebody can go film me tomorrow for the rehearsal.
That would be awesome. Well, just ask them to film you. Go, listen, I'm a big star. I have to put this on my show next week and promote your little theater.
This is my archive.
You just gotta watch out for those albatrosses, because apparently they're very dangerous.
Albatrosses.
The thing is, Noosh, what is shocking pink in French then? How would you say that?
I think that just rose.
I think it was
basically pink in French because we don't dilute colors in France usually.
So, but
pink is pink.
You go for it, just pink.
Okay, pink is pink.
Rose, rose vivant, like we say a live pink, a rose vivant.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's a little short just in itself, isn't it?
Well, here's the cool thing: there was no lake of love, and there was no Jesus and the fish. Yeah. The show's early. We're only 13 minutes into it. No telling what's going to come out of the show.
Wait, we don't know yet what's going to be happening. Speaking of what's going to be happening, let me see, because I wrote down. Okay. We're going to do a little different Noosh bits today. I have something amazing to share with you.
Sure.
So I've been surrounded by people that are master manifestors. They can manifest anything in their world. I've been teaching people how to manifest things in their lives, and me, somehow I haven't been really good at it until the last few days. Something clicked, and I just want to give that trick to people out in the world that are maybe stuck like me, because I was watching all those videos that say, you need to just believe it and for me in my brain just saying, I'm traveling, I'm rich, I'm snorkeling, I'm strong, I'm at the top of Kilimanjaro, felt for me like it's bullshit. I'm not there. Like I'm here, sitting here. I'm not at Kilimanjaro now. I'm not snorkeling now. So, but that's what they say to do. And a few days ago, I was working on one of my words of this year, and teaching that to Michael, and I was saying, I am abundant, I am abundant, and I kept repeating it, and it
Mhm.
transformed from I am abundant, I am abandoned. Did the transition. So there's the root of something in me. That's why I'm not abundant, because my brain still feels abandoned somewhere, somehow, for
Right.
whatever trauma. So that's number one.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to find the trauma that lives in their body, because it does live in your body and it stops you from everything.
Okay.
And then number two, trick number two. Yesterday, when I came to my space, I needed to rehearse music for an hour, but I came into the space saying, like, all right, I am strong, I am singing, I am making, I am painting, I am. And then this guy arrives just to say hi, and he had his guitar, and we rehearsed for an hour. So I had a
Nice.
musician coming in to rehearse with me instead of rehearsing by myself. And then I painted the most that I ever painted in a day yesterday.
That's awesome.
So the thing is, like, to trick yourself into manifesting, all of you out there, manifest the things that you can first immediately really do, and then it will, like, the ripple effect will go. So first
Nice.
start with the little things, and then bigger things and bigger things and bigger things.
Mm.
So I finally unlocked how, at least for me, how this thing works.
Very
So I
cool.
hope
Well,
it'll be helpful for some of you out there. I don't know if you
I
guys do you have a trick to manifest things in your lives?
Well,
What's your
we're hoping you can. We hope you're going to manifest the lizard man who's going to come and talk about the UFOs. But we're still
Yeah.
waiting for him.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it. My little hermit.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah,
abducted.
okay.
So we'll take a while to get him from
Yeah,
the lizard
but he hasn't
people.
come back
It's the,
again.
David,
No.
and it's not the lizard man. It would be the lizard people, because
Oh, sorry.
we're gender fluid here. So
Okay, right.
Are we?
As is the church. As is the Church of England, as from yesterday. That's the other exciting news. No longer.
wow,
God is no longer him.
really?
Yeah.
Does God know
No.
this? Because I played poker with him yesterday, and he was smoking cigars and drinking
Yeah.
scotch with me, and he seemed like a guy.
Yeah, but
So.
there's a problem with being dyslexic, Stephen. Is you read it wrong. It was actually a dog that you were playing poker with. I've seen the evidence of it. I've seen
The
somebody
painting.
actually
I have
painted
the
you doing
painting.
it.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't realize that, because they all were wearing hats and smoking cigars. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I was playing
yeah,
poker with dogs. Oh, what can I tell you?
Yeah, because as we know, God is dog spelled backwards. So
Yeah, it's true.
No, but yeah, that's funny that we always thought that. I mean, not all of us. I mean, the Indians. I mean, they have hundreds of gods.
When you say Indian, do you mean the whoa, or you mean Megatron? Which
No,
Indian do we talk about?
Indians, not the
There's
nation.
I think for the Indian subcontinent, Stephen.
Oh,
of
the
course,
Indian, the subcontinent. Yes, they have thousands. They have the
They have so many.
Via Risha.
Yeah, so they
It's
But
like
they have a
the
book
Jews-
called the Via. I'm going to pronounce it wrong, but it's called Via Risha or something like that. And it's a fascinating book because it talks about flying saucers, how you make them, and it goes back thousands of years, and it talks about sky wars and flying carpets, just a whole thing. It's like VAR something or other. I wish I could remember the proper spelling of it, but it's a fact. I mean, it's Via Risha or Via Risha. It's very cool.
Not only the books, there are also temples as well in India where it's actually depicted. You see these sky battles and all these things happening.
Cambodia too. Cambodia has that too as well. Their temples. Yeah, it's very cool. And by the way, don't send cards and letters when I did the making fun of the Indians. I'm Jewish. I get made fun of all the time. So grow a pair of balls. I don't really care what you think. If you don't like the show, turn it off. If you do like the show, subscribe and like.
Big balls nowadays. Ooh,
no, that's
big balls, big eyeballs. So another trick for you people. Those are helpful bits. So
why is it helpful, Noosh? Why is it helpful to have big eyeballs?
Well, I mean, the size doesn't count for this one.
Okay.
That's what I say all the time. To all my dates, size doesn't count. That day, what are you going to
do? No, but so a great trick that I think I've been saying all this time, but I didn't know the scientifically that was proven. When you learn something,
right?
When you're done, you need to shut your eyes for a few minutes and just be in a restful, almost meditative state. You'll get 40% more absorption of anything that you learn. So all of you out there, once you learn,
but not a good thing to do when you're on a bicycle or driving a car, of course. But,
not that type of learning. No, something where you can be nicely comfortably sit like me on my couch. Let me see. Okay, so that was trick number 2. We did this. French awesomeness. Yes, we're gonna be doing that.
Oh, I like French awesomeness.
Oh, all right. So yeah, I will be reading to you, my darlings, a little piece of French awesomeness.
Okay.
Let me see. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
All right. Can you hear the train?
We can hear the train.
Very
Yeah,
good.
at least I hope it's a train.
I was going to say, because I don't want to, if we're whatchamacallit, if we're in Germany in the 1930s, I'm out of here. So,
Oh my God. I feel like we should change
it won't stop at your station, Stephen. You can keep going, mate.
if it's smart.
All right, easy there. Let's try something else.
Is it a train or is it a dog, or is it just interference? It might be another Chinese weather balloon.
That's true. It's a spy balloon. I read the whole article about all the cool antennas it had.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well,
huh?
There you go. A little water. All right.
Okay.
Are we back to the salmon again? Is that where we're?
Is this Lake of Love? Is this the recording of the Lake of Love from the salmon?
It is.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Super nice. All right. Tout a commencé lorsque l'homme regarda la femme d'un regard inconnu jusqu'à ce jour. Ce jour-là, Michel s'était endormi la veille.
I think your water's too loud. Your water's too loud.
You're splashing around in the water, Noosh, and we can't hear you.
Yeah, okay. You imagine water in your brain.
We imagine the Lake of Love with the salmon. Yes.
You know, with you, Steven, I was seeing sexy salmons, flickering everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the Lake of Love we're in now. We're swimming in the Lake of Love, okay?
Good luck. Ce jour-là, Michel s'était endormi la veille en ensevelissant pour la première fois toutes ses peurs, ses craintes, le laissant pour la première fois seul à lui-même, sans les gênes ruminantes de nos pensées assoupies même. Et oui, combien de fois s'était-il retrouvé sur son coussin bienveillant, inaudible mais bien présente, même aussi tranchante qu'un fouet claquant dans l'air. Il s'est senti pour la première fois comme une feuille d'érable, enfin détachée de son arbre et flottant dans l'air, virevoltant exactement comme le vent décide de la guider. Une danse détendue et cocasse, profitant de sa légèreté pour savourer ce moment éphémère et précieux, où elle se sent libre pour la première fois, libre de vie, de mouvement, d'effort, faisant sourire les passants croisant sa route. Mais parfois, tu n'es pas sûr si c'est une feuille ou un oiseau limitant. Et parfois, ces feuilles se soulèvent encore en bourrasque dansant, où elles s'entremêlent avec des collègues nutritives. Même si ce tourbillon se mêle de poussière, le mâle ne peut plus les atteindre, étant presque poussière elle-même. Le vent est comme une marionnette en fait, nous offrant un spectacle incessant d'œuvres en tout genre. De la comédie au tragique, il est un réalisateur impétueux qui n'a pas de rival. The end.
Okay, thank you. We never know. That was very, very cool. I don't know what you said, but it was very Lake of Love-ish.
Yeah, and I would imagine now, Noosh, that two things have probably happened. One is that a lot of young men have had their testicles melted while listening to you speak to that in French. That's the one thing.
They're standing at attention while they're sitting down. Yes, they are.
Indeed. Because, and the other thing is that, you could be reading the McDonald's menu in French and it still sounds hot. So, hey,
yes.
I should probably try to do that. Just read Aujourd'hui, nous allons manger un Big Mac XXL.
Yeah, I think that kills it right there when you go to that Big Mac.
Une bouton de frites bien salées, apportée sur un plateau pour 2 personnes. N'oubliez pas le Mac Sunday et avec un petit chicken nugget.
It sounds good and dirty all at the same time. You gotta love it.
Let's have another chicken nugget, because if that's not a hot piece for TikTok, I don't know what is. Come on, Noosh, let's do some French chicken nuggets for us. Come on.
Chicken nugget. Oh my God, you guys must know that song. So until recently, there is this. I think it's a 70s song, but the real lyrics are, "She can love you. She can love you on fire." Do you know that song?
I do not know that song.
Anyway, but so me until recently, I thought it was like chicken nuggets on fire. I need to find that song for you. I'll send it for you. But it's a very famous. It's like around the time of Bunny M and it's probably not She Can Love You on Fire. She Can Love You something else. I'll find it, all of you.
Yes.
But
If you find it, we'll listen to it.
Somebody heard me singing chicken nuggets. Like, what the hell are you saying? Like, chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
And speaking about that,
Yes.
today when I was singing with that gentleman, I sang for the first time and I read the lyrics for the first time of the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Californication.
Yeah.
Oh my God, do you know the lyrics of that song? That was
I do.
an intense song. My God. I never listened to lyrics. I just hum sounds.
Right.
God, good for them. But yeah, that was a lot to digest in one song. Lots of bitch slapping left and right.
Yeah.
So many.
Well, you know, sometimes the bitch needs to be slapped. No, I'm just kidding. So,
Amen to that.
yeah, that's it. I go to Hilgo's House of Pain for that, and it's right. You know, for you people that need the address, feel free to call. So.
All right, let me see it. Let me see what I else have for you, gentlemen. You can just keep chewing on that chicken nugget for now.
The chicken nuggets.
Chicken nugget. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I do have
Yes.
something very sweet for you. So I posted yesterday on Instagram a story about something that happened at a beautiful estate, the Bateman's estate. They have a lovely winery there, and they had an event with one of our lovely couple that bakes here, and they catered the whole event. And I sat down with Ashley, one of the owners, Ashley and Gordon is
Okay.
her husband, I guess. And they just told me that they were going to open a bakery, and me so excited. I was going to say Mazel Tov with my red glass of wine, and she was wearing a white overall, and I spilled half of overall. And I
Nice.
told her in my drunkenness and sweetness that I will get her a white overall for the opening. So they've been open for maybe a month and a half.
Okay. How's that white overall coming?
Well, the white overall, finally, I made it because I was looking for the right paint
Oh, wow.
to do a
That's gorgeous.
3D
That's-
overall. Right? You see it's coming out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ta-da! So we go
That's
there.
a very, very thoughtful gift, Noosh.
Yes.
Oh,
When are you going to give that to her?
So we're going there every Sunday morning because they do this amazing French pastry that, oh my God, I completely forgot about it.
Right.
It's a specialty from Bretagne, Queenaman. It's basically croissant dough that you swirl around and you put like a little bit of sugar and that's it. I mean, croissant, you don't need much more. And they just started making bagels. So,
Like a good New York Jew bagel, like I would want, or is it just like a bagel like anybody makes?
oh no, like a bagel, like a real
Like the New York City bagel. Okay.
like a New York City bagel, delicious. So,
Nice.
oh my God, that's why I went mute because I unplugged my thing. But so yeah, we go there every Sunday, and I'll be giving it to her this Sunday. Let me see. Can
Very
you
cool.
1 2 1 2?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank
Well,
you.
now you can hear me with a little microphone. Oh,
Wow.
I need to glue it. I'm so sorry, all of you out there. We should redo the chicken nugget again.
You just keep saying chicken nuggets, and I think your fans won't care. So,
Oh
there you go. Well, that's very cool. So listen, when you give them the overalls, if you want, take a video, send it to us, and we'll post it so your fans can see it.
That's a good idea. I will be.
I know. I have a couple every now and then.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's it. Just have Michael film it, and then this way you can film the food, the giving the presentation, and we'll put it up as a trailer next week so your fans can see some of your art and see these nice people's bakery.
Just
And
try not to spill any red wine over your artwork. I mean, it'll be really authentic if you do, of course, because it'll be like
Yes.
I had actually a friend. I showed them the painting. I was not finished with it last week, and he told me, "Oh, you should definitely put a red spill on the
Spot on it. That's cute.
Yeah.
So okay, well, I'm thinking of maybe then doing something with an option. So basically, I can do a little hole with a needle
Yeah.
and attach a little burgundy heart. So then she can put it on, and then there'll be a little magnet, so she can put it on and off as an option if she wants the
But
spill or the spill.
the,
I don't
the
know
thing
how
ab-
to do the
the
spill.
thing about it is, Noosh, that if it's just how I would look at it. If you were to do like the little splash of red on it,
Yeah.
it will link forever that object to that story to you, and
Yes.
you will link with her, and
Link.
she'll be able to. Everybody will say, "Well, hasn't it got? Why has it got red on it?" And so she has a fantastic story to tell, other than I just got this white overalls from somebody. So yeah,
Do you think I should do it in a shape of a heart or just like a spill? A spill.
Like a spill, I think.
Yeah, spill, yeah, because
Yeah,
then
spill for sure.
the circle is round then. Eh?
Everybody wants. Okay, so everybody's voting for the spill. All right. Okay.
Well, because it'll have more meaning. Like if someone says, "Why are there overalls with a spill?" She's going to tell the story of
Yeah,
the girl that came and bumped into blah blah blah.
Wears very often, so it's just a white overall.
Yeah, because the white overalls, she could have just bought that, but the white overall with the spill, to David's point, will have the significance of you. She can say Noosh spill, and Noosh made this for me. So that's what kind of the story.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, remember, Noosh, you're a great storyteller yourself, and people love stories. And then she's got you, like, you give her a story plus, you give her this wonderful gift, and then she says, by the way, have you seen the spill that's on it? And then she has she can extend that story for another 2 or 3 minutes. People love sharing stories.
That's true, but she can also do it without the spill because they're like, "Oh, that's such a nice overall." And then she's like, "Well, yes, when we met with Noosh, she spilled on my overall, and she told me that don't get me back a white overall. They'll stay white forever." That's also a story.
Yeah, I think the one with the spill in it.
Everybody loves the spill. What is wrong with all of you? You need to go see someone.
No, it just if somebody had given that to me with a spill on it as a piece of art, I would have thought, well, you've actually made that for me.
Right.
You thought about why you've made it, and that's thought a little bit of extra. Because you were deep in the circumstances, and that's why you produced the art. And that's the wonderful thing about art. It should reflect circumstances and reflect the moment. So, but that's just my stupid meaning.
No, all right. I'll sleep on it. I'll sleep on it. Because that's one story, but then I bring her white creamy overall that'll never have a spill again. So that she'll be always clean and
but you want to have the spill, so every time you go to her shop, you can point that out and ask for your discount.
Well, there is the Jewish man I know.
Yeah, of course. Be like, listen, I made you these overalls. There's a spill. Where's my 10%? Come on, I don't have all day. Chop. So
oh God,
I gotta get up to this little nowhere town in New York, and they're got things going on. I'm gonna have to buy a house there and like a horse farm and just hang out.
It's pretty. We have another bakery that is literally opening a minute and 17 seconds walk. I did the count.
Of course you did.
From my place, and she does the best delicious sweet things and sultry pies. I'm not very sweet tooth, but I love her sweet tooth, and she's opening next week.
Well, you should go up there with your phone and then do a little clip with her.
Yeah,
and spill some wine on her.
Yeah.
You can bring.
I'll do you a little visit because I have my art at the restaurant. I might do some art for them, and then I have my windows at the central house. So
very cool.
One day a little tour. Do we need Wi-Fi for this? Maybe not.
As long as your phone is hooked up to the internet, you can should be able to walk around and record it, or do one better, have them maybe a guest on your show, and you just do the show from their business. And then they can show you the pastries, and they can show this, and they can show that. Yeah. You can do that, and then they can box them up, of course, and send it to the Jew. And that's the only reason we're doing that show. And then David, I'll tell you how good they are. But you could do that.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, I'm here for you. So, you could do something like that.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Oh, you're going to feel it, pal. So anyway, but that's something you could do. It's your show. Your fans love you. Whatever you do, your fans love.
I love you guys. I love you. Oh, look at this.
Yes.
This is another letter that I received. Remember, I send myself letters.
Yes.
No.
You're the cat's meow. Very cute.
Let's see, what did I wrote here? Eh oui, ma poulette d'amour, tu es le miaou de tous les chatons.
Wait, David's got to show you his pussy. Go ahead.
Oh, the
David's
pussy
got his
blanket.
pussy. There you go. And the
Meow,
pussy
meow.
cat. Ay, ay, ay.
What is your pussycat, Steven? You're the pussycat today.
He's
Paris is
downstairs.
actually sleeping on the bed.
Yeah, as is Ozzy, our cat here in the
There you
house.
go.
So
Your cat is called Paris?
My cat, it's actually not mine. So my mom got a cat as a therapy cat. So when she passed, I got it willed to me. So now Paris still thinks she's a therapy cat. So every night I get you okay? You okay? You okay? So what is very sweet. And then she and the dog actually get along.
That's very nice. Oh.
Yeah. So the cat must be about 12 or 14 years old now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's an old cat. And the puppy's a year old, and the two of them together is a trip.
What kind of brand is she?
A brand?
I mean,
Gucci, Louis Vuitton. Who, the dog or the cat?
Both of them.
I don't know what Paris is. She looks like a normal cat with white mittens on her paws. And then the dog is what?
Like Felix le chat, Felix the cat.
Felix the cat. You look basically. And Dakota, the dog, is a Heinz 57, but her four main breeds are Chow Chow, Labrador, Boxer, and American Staffordshire. And she has all their personalities, and she's the biggest goof on the planet, is the biggest loving dog ever. So it's very cool.
Yeah, well, her mother must have been pretty loose going. That's all I can say.
I was just going to say her mom was a slut. So,
yeah. I mean, come on.
So, yeah.
All that like the day.
Yeah, but she's a good dog. And here, I'm going to plug out to the San Antonio Animal Defense League is where we got her, and they're very smart. Wow. We were going to the zoo, and I saw the Animal Defense League. I was like, oh, let's go look at puppies.
So you went to buy a dog.
Right. So we hung out. We went on the way to the zoo. We walked across the street and went there and found she was 2 months old. And for 3 hours, we played with her, and we said, we'll think about it. We went to the zoo. And the hour that we're walking around the zoo, every time we see an animal, we were like, what do you think about that dog? I think that's a nice dog. What do you think about that? Like we got back, and we were just going to go get the dog. So we went, and, I said, what do we need to do to take home the dog? And they're like, fill out the paperwork, like, boom. So she's been with us since April. Yeah, she's almost a year.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to have a dog. I need to find a better breeder because the breeder, I want a black Russian Terrier, those big.
Yeah, sure.
Ones, but
what about a rescue dog?
They were so misbehaved. Like they were not, like they couldn't stand still. They had they're all over the place. But so you need to find a breeder where they're not there to train them, but there's a minimal training. It's like if you have parents that are completely cuckoo, they should not be doing kids. So the parents were cuckoo. So what is it? They're gonna make me cuckoo? I don't want a cuckoo dog. I already have a cuckoo man at home, so that's enough.
And we know you're cuckoo man, so we agree.
I know
but why don't you just get a rescue dog? She was a rescue dog, and we trained her, and she's perfect.
Well, if I find a black Russian Terrier rescue, I will.
I bet you if you go on Google and type in black Russian Terrier rescue, you will find those rescues all over the United States, and you'll be able to find one.
All right. Well, then I'll take a look.
Either that or somebody will send you a ticket to go to Ukraine, one or the other.
Well,
long trip.
Yeah. Well, I've been to the Ukraine. It's before the unpleasantness. It was very nice. So.
My mom went there, I think, for a concert when she was singing. I think.
Very cool. We have to have your mom on and sing for us, I guess.
Oh my God, we should both sing together. So
why not? Where's mom now?
She's at home.
No. Where's mom now? Where's mom? What state? What city?
She's with me. She's at home with me. But she's at home. She's 10 minutes away at home. Yeah.
Oh, so okay. So next Friday, have mom come on the show.
I'll see her. She's been sleeping in lately.
Really? We'll tell her to stop drinking heavily at night. She can come on the show early.
She doesn't drink. She barely eats. She's like a weirdo. But yeah, no. But that's probably why she's so healthy. She eats like she doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke. She does yoga every day and moves all day. She's like a dynamo. I didn't get those genes at all. I don't know why. She just passed it on. Or maybe they're dormant. They're dormant. This manifestation. Dormant genes are awakening right now as I speak. There you go.
I have dormant jeans. They're by Gloria Vanderbilt, and then I have Calvin, and then I've got all those dormant jeans. Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
you don't remember Gloria Vanderbilt jeans, so
No, I don't. Is she good?
okay. Gloria Vanderbilt used to have a commercial on television, and she would say nothing. Like she would show the jeans, and Calvin Klein would be like, "Nothing gets between me and my Calvins," and the whole thing back in the '80s, the 1880s.
Nothing gets between me and my Calvins. Is that the dirty statement?
No, that was their
it's
slogan. Nothing gets between me
yeah.
and my Calvins. That was their slogan.
Yeah.
Wow.
It obviously they'd spent a lot of time in a dark room thinking there was something slightly giggly and naughty and juvenile. And
that's when you could say things and people. That's something when you could say things and the public didn't go, "Oh my God, you made fun of someone or you did this." Get a pair of balls, public. So anyway, so
like knowing that you've had on TV, you always knew, or films, you knew when people had sex because they would always smoke a cigarette together after.
Right after, back in the 50s and 60s. In fact, until the late 60s, you never saw a couple get in the bed together. They were always twin beds, and then somewhere in the late 60s, early 70s, the couples were allowed to be in the same bed together.
Yeah. Don't you love America?
Television.
Largest porno industry in the world. But hey, you can't get in the same bed together.
Country in the world, probably.
But what do you have for us now, Miss Noosh?
Well, I would like to end on. Come on, you know who's missing.
Oh my God, I know what we're gonna do. The Book of Knowledge. That's always wrong. I love this book.
Le livre de l'encyclopédie du savoir.
Is this guy still alive? Because if he is, we should get him on the show.
Oh yes, he is.
Oh, we should have him on the show with Noosh.
I would love to have him over one day. And
we're gonna send him an email.
I should probably email him and tell him.
You should. Yeah. You should say, we make fun of you all the time. Come on the show.
Tell him that I've been telling all of this book as truths for the last 15 years to people.
Oh, I mean, like the salmon going up the street. That was the best. Oh,
this is a good. All right, I'm going to translate this in English. Arme, l'amour comme épée, l'humour comme bouclier. So this is a slogan that he uses in his science fiction book, and it's love as a sword and humor as a shield. Is it from him, or have you heard that before? Isn't that
I think I've heard it before, but we're okay.
Love as a spoon. Love as a spoon.
Love as a spoon.
Wow. Sword. Love as a sword. Humor as a shield. Okay. All right. And then last one, un tout petit peu de chicken nuggets. La réalité, c'est ce qui continue d'exister lorsqu'on cesse d'y croire, disait Philippe K. Dick. Il doit donc exister quelque part une réalité objective qui échappe à tous les préjugés, dogmes, superstitions, grilles de lecture automatique des hommes. C'est cette réalité-là qu'il est amusant de tenter d'approcher. Et voilà, voilà, mes amours. That's it.
That's it?
Yes, that's all.
Oh,
that's all you get today. That's what you get last week.
Well, we're never going to miss another week. So Noosh will be back every Friday with just being Noosh, which we love. And you can get her on our YouTube channel. You can look at her apparently now it'll be on her FaceTime. Or Facebook or Meta or whatever the hell it's called. You can look under, I guess, Noosh. And then you put this on your Facebook, right? And then you can also get this wherever you get podcasts available. So thank you for watching. Subscribe and like. If you don't like it, don't tell anybody. If you like it, tell everybody you know.